Hi, I'm Tracee Bond with Irish Film Critic, and I'm here today interviewing Uzo Aduba from Orange is the New Black. This is the SAG and Emmy-award-winning actress, and I'd like to say welcome to Dallas.
Thank you.
And just tell us what to expect from this new season, which is the 6th season.
This season, you can expect it's a whole new world, as Ariel from The Little Mermaid sang. It's a whole new world for us. You know, we are taking it to the max, where we are no longer in Litchfield minimum security. We're now in Litchfield maximum. Characters who you've come to know over the years as the OGs now themselves become the new fish and have to learn how to acclimate to the world of these OGs and their new home. I think this is a season also that tackles the conversation of loyalty and survival.
And I've just truthfully, I have been blown away by just the growth of your character in every season, and just looking at the new season coming out. My mouth is still just emotionally, just for the audience, it's such a thing. So tell me how you handle the emotional aspect of such a great role.
I make sure not to take it home with me. I think that's number one. Suzanne has a lot of questions, stories, ideas that are going on in her head. And I think that I just want to make sure that everything that she's like a sponge. Everything that she absorbs, I don't absorb. So a lot of times I make sure I take long walks and do meditations to really just release the day's experiences and to put her down and pick Uzo back up to go and move about life, intact, I guess.
And how do you feel about the krazeeeyez moniker? I know maybe, of course it is on the season, but did you go out and people are, hey, krazeeeyez, you know how we do.
Of course, of course.
And how do you embrace that with them?
I embrace it because people always just have something, they only want to say things with love and, kindness, and feel they love our show and love watching our show, and they enjoy her. So I embrace it. I take no offense to it. Over time I used to only call her Suzanne until I started to realize, no, there are moments of krazeeeyez. So she is appropriately named at points that way.
Yeah. Okay, so you were a classical music major at Boston University.
Yes.
So tell me how you came from there to this, and just how much this has made a difference in your life.
I came from that to here because in our school, our professors give a really fully rounded program for the voice majors. I studied opera there, classical voice. And so, they have us in acting classes and movement classes, and I was taking Shakespeare classes and all of these things, and I was really drawn to it, and had been doing, drama at my high school, and I knew that was something that I really loved. And as the years went on at school, I became really clear that what I loved about music was the story, the communication of story and feeling, and that was what I wanted to be able to do in addition to singing, and so that was that. That was how I came to this, and we have remarkable professors there at the university as well, who really have one of my favorite teachers, Sheila Kibbe and John Wallace, and Claudia Catania, who really understand the arts and maintaining the purity and doing the hard stuff. Not just riding on a pretty voice, or not just riding on what the text tells you on the surface, which has helped me get to a place here today with my acting, as well as getting deeper and richer with Suzanne. And as far as, how has this changed my life? It's changed my life tremendously. It's brought so many opportunities professionally into my life, many of which we'll see over the next 2 years. And it's helped me, it's just further cemented in me that to never play safe, with my work. And that's probably the greatest takeaway.
And do you have a greater respect for the prison life as a whole?
Absolutely.
And is there any personal goals that you have for your character as the show progresses?
I want Suzanne to stand firmly in her worth and self-value.
That's excellent. I have one more thing.
Yeah.
I saw you on Bear Grylls.
Everybody was Bear Grylls.
I mean, it's wonderful. And does experiences like that help to shape you as an actress?
Absolutely. Well, I'd never been on a helicopter before. Now I can say I have been. I now know how I will respond publicly when I see a snake.
I understand.
Because I didn't realize that was going to come out. And then when I saw it, I was like, wow, you really hate snakes. But yeah, and I was cute. I was terrified of heights for a long time, and being able to sort of zip line down a man-made zip line, that was great. That was fantastic. And that you can survive anything. I'd never camped outside before in my life, which had been something for me. So yeah, it showed me, you are a survivor.
And you are. And what is the last thing, what is the greatest thing you hope that audience will get from this newest season and just from the whole season that Netflix has of Orange is the New Black?
I hope the audience will come to understand that the full range of the further understand the full range of the humanity of these characters, who they've come to know. And I really hope, as we've seen in seasons past, Jenji sort of mine the system and bring awareness to viewers who aren't familiar with the system and how it works, how parts of that exist. I really hope that people come to see this part of the legal system, how much financial and socioeconomics can play into somebody going to or not going to prison, someone's sentencing. I hope people really come to understand that the system is there, but at times it's flawed.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for stopping in Dallas. I appreciate your time. We definitely look forward to season 6 opening on July 27th. This is Uzo Aduba, Orange is the New Black.
Thank you so much.